We are live. What up? Ever looked at me? Honestly, ever looked at me, followed this page, followed these videos and thought, who the fuck is this arrogant cunt? Who is this arrogant motherfucker telling me what to do, telling me how to feel, telling me how to live? I'm nobody. I'm just like you. I have feelings, thoughts, emotions, challenges, pain, just like you. But I made a decision a long, long time ago. I was only going to associate with winners. I was only going to do what's best for me, do what's best for my body, do what's best for my goals, do what's best for the guys that work with me. And guess what? Everything changed. When I first got my qualifications to be a personal trainer for understanding's sake, this was 15 years ago. I just walked into a gym and they gave me a job and hundreds of people wanted to train with me. I think I came over to Thailand in 2015 and became one of the most popular coaches and trainers on the island. No. While my friends were drinking beers, smoking bongs, I said I'm going to be a personal trainer, I'm going to get people fit. That's going to be my job. High school dropout, I was a mechanic, I wasn't a good mechanic. And I was just as fucked up as they used to be. So I would train my friends in the shed, in their backyards, at their houses, for free. Just to get used to training people, just to get used to communicating with people. And that's where I picked up the talent to change the hardest motherfuckers on the planet to change. Because they were my friends, that was me. The hardest client I ever had was me. You can't tell me to do anything. You cannot tell me to do anything. I could be on fire. Say, Dan, here's a hose. Pull yourself out. I say, no, don't want to. That might seem ridiculous, but that's most of you. Why don't you stop eating like that? Why don't you get out of that relationship? Or go speak to that girl? Why don't you go to the gym more often? Why don't you fix your car? It's fucked. And so on. It wasn't until I got out of that life that I was in, I started seeing successful, happy, respectful people. And I saw that in gyms. I saw that when I went to locations, places, careers. I was around people doing different things. I was around people who were, for lack of better words, better. They had better lives, they had better bank accounts, they had better mindsets, they had better friends. You're the average of the 5 people you fucking hang around with. Bottom line. Who do you hang around with? Day to day. Thanks for the like, whoever that is. Who do you hang around with day to day? Week to week, month to month, year to year? Honestly. Who do you speak on the phone to? Who do you text to? Who are you liking on Instagram? Because that will tell you exactly who the fuck you are. And money isn't everything. But if I said like this video and I give you $1 million, people would be liking the shit out of it. Because it buys you options. Buys you choices. Buys you the life that you want to live. Here's the fucking thing though, you don't need that. If you just stop spending the cash on the beers, the junk food, the $1,000 weekends. I spent $3 grand on a Saturday night once. I don't even know how to do that these days. I know how I did it, but fuck me. Because that's who I was hanging around with. How many times you go on Instagram a day, Facebook a day? Oh, I don't use, shut the fuck up. You're watching this video right now on social media. We're addicted to it. Now I say I use it for business, but I catch myself all the fucking time going through Instagram. Yeah, my algorithm's pretty good these days. It's mainly motivational stuff and whatnot. I don't follow a single person. Not because I'm Kanye West. I just have no desire to my attention and my time to be taken away from me. I've wasted enough of it. Imagine coming onto a platform where there was people sharing advice. There was people winning. There was people being open, being honest. There was a man showing you what to do, telling you what to do, and had a pathway to, look how you want to look, be who you want to be, correct the errors in your life. Imagine if you had a place like that, instead of just a place that you go to be distracted or to be entertained or fucking for what. Look at the time. Your phone will tell you. Look at the screen time on each and every single motherfucking app. I scared the fuck out of myself a few months ago when I saw 3 hours a day on Instagram. Because I'd lost my way. This happens time to time. You probably lost your way right now. That's why you just aimlessly started watching this. But I appreciate your time. There's 2 communities I'm in. There's 2 coaches that I have right now. Both have what I want. It's pretty fucking simple. You find someone who has what you want and you ask them how they did it. They'll tell you. But telling you's not enough. I fucking tell you every single motherfucking day. When you pay attention. When you get inside. When you get a shot at the title. When it's your turn to bat, that's when you get a fucking chance to do something. One community I'm in, these guys are so successful, I just sit there and keep my fucking mouth shut and just learn. It's just motivating to be there. It's just a drive to be there, knowing that I'm not the only one grinding, working for something no one else can see but me. Instead of all these useless motherfuckers in society. Oh yeah, I do that, but easy for you, Dan. Shut the fuck up. It was never easy for me. Didn't pass high school, I went to prison. I used to look like a 15-year-old girl at 18. Now I'm known for how I look. You think when I started training, I thought, yeah, I'm just going to lose a few kilos, just be a bit fat. No. When I started training, I saw I'm gonna be a fucking demigod. I saw exactly what I wanted, how I wanted to look. And that lit a fucking fire inside of me. I trained for years and years and years until I got there. Imagine having that blueprint. Imagine having the guy that did that tell you how to do it. When I tried to build a DFP, when I tried to do what I'm doing now, I tried for years. I knew what I wanted. I knew I could do better. I just didn't know how. And just like the same way you're watching this, my mentor that helped me build the DFP, when I spoke to him, or I spoke to one of his assistants, the guy says to me, it's 10 grand. Now, before you have a fucking stroke, the DFP's not 10 grand, chill out. But what I wanted was 10 grand. I thought, fuck. But what I wanted so much, what I wanted more than anything, money was irrelevant. I emptied one bank account, another bank account, boom, off I went. This was 2018. The DFP is now here. Just like my body when I first started training, I was halfway through my journey or process. Journeys are for fucking pussies. Processes are for men who know what they want. You follow the fucking process and you get it. Let me ask you these two questions. I'll leave you with this. Do you want to keep living like you're living right now? Day to day, week to week, month to month. Yes or no? Honestly. Don't say, oh, if I had more money, oh, if I had more time, oh, if my wife sucked my dick. And suck your dick shouldn't respect you. Do you respect you? The answer's no. You know where you need to be. Let me ask you the second question. Are you capable of more? Whatever that means to you. And you don't know how. You're capable of more and you don't know how. I was like that too, many times in my life. And I find someone and I say, tell me how the fuck you did it. Sometimes I'll tell you for free, sometimes I'll mentor you, sometimes you gotta drop 10 grand. Lucky for you, you don't. If you don't want to keep living like you're living, you know you're capable of more. 28 motherfucking days. If you commit to something, and you're in a community of men doing the same thing, and you have me kicking your ass every fucking day, there is no other outcome to get there or better than where you are now. And if the price of what the DFP, if the price of your life is what the problem is, that's fucking pathetic. And that's just me being honest. Because I respect you enough to tell you the truth. Most of your friends don't. Most of the people in your life don't. They want you to stay exactly where you are because you're either just like them, or maybe you work for them and you're doing exactly what they want to do. And they want to keep you there. I like that guy. He does just enough to not get fired and just enough for me to keep paying him. Fuck that. Your choice. You're starting a 28-day challenge, 1st of January 2023. You can either make the rest of your life the best of your life, or you can stay exactly where you are. It doesn't fucking bother me. Price of what I offer the 28-day challenge, it doesn't change my life at all. It changes yours. But I don't like to work with fucking losers. I don't like to work with people that make excuses. Otherwise, I'd have a $1.95 membership. Go for your life. Sign up. I don't give a fuck what you do. I do care. That's the difference. And I want you to win. But if you can't sign on the dotted line, if you can't admit you have a problem, if you can't admit that you actually don't want to live like you do now, another day, if you can't even accept that you're capable of more than what you have right now, you can't part with $100, $200, $500, or the idea of 10 grand just blows your mind. I think I had 10 grand at the time when my mentor hit me with that. No. I didn't give a fuck though. It was this or nothing. And if you're at the point where change or nothing, I need to do this or I'm going to die, click on the link. Sign on the dotted line. And stop being a fucking pussy for once in your life. I wish someone said that to me a long fucking time ago. But like I said, I don't listen to anyone. Because not many people have what I want. I know I have most of what men want. Question is, how much do you want it?